Hello children, we are studying out similar triangles. So, what are similar figures we try to understand? See, suppose there is my photo which is of one size, say for example the stamp size, and there is the another size which is the passport size. Or you can see when and we can also see it another way. Those the stamp size and the passport size developed from the same negative at the same time will be similar because their sizes will be different, but their each part will be proportional to each other. I think I'm making it more complicated. I'll make it easier for you. I take up one photo of mine on the computers and I paste it there. I just take it and take the same photo down, and then I drag it from one corner and enlarge it almost double to the size of my photo. And see, both the photos are similar to each other, but their sizes are different. One is the magnified view of the other, and another is the diminished view of the of one. So, if I look at my photo and if I see that, say for example, the size of first photo, the size of one side or in first photo is half the size of the same corresponding side of the other photo. Then what will happen? Each part will be actually in from the first photo to the second photo. Each part will be actually increasing by a ratio of 1/2. So now I ask you a question. Looking at the photo over here, if my ear is 4 centimeter in the smaller photo, then my ear, say for example, in the smaller photo I write this way. So ear will be what side in the larger photo? So it will be double because I have dragged and increased every part by 2, the factor 2. So the same thing is, if my chin in the smaller photo is 5 centimeter, my chin in the larger photo will be 10 centimeters. So the ratio will always come 1/2. 1/2. In similar figures, two things are very, very important. The angles of all the angles are equal if there are angle presence and we are comparing, and each side, each corresponding sides will be proportional. That means ear small, ear large, half. Chin small, chin large, half. So the corresponding parts will be proportional. Then suppose somebody intentionally asks you, what will be this ratio? Forehead. If forehead is 10 in the smaller, what happens to the cheek in the larger? Now you will be confused because these are not the corresponding parts, therefore we cannot tell about. So they are very, very important. There are a few important things you have to understand in similar figures. Similar figures are equiangular and their corresponding sides have to be proportional. Then only they are similar figures. Alright? Similar figures are either magnified, diminished, or congruent images of each other. This you should know, that same size photos are always similar as well as congruent. Same size photo of developed from the same negative, I mean to say. It's not that the same size photo and different people on this photo. If you are taking your photo developed from same negative and all of them are of same size, so they are congruent also and they are similar also. Now remember other part that all the circles are similar. All the equilateral triangles are similar. And all the squares are similar. Alright, so this you have to remember. That means all the equilateral triangles, why they are similar? Because they are equiangular as well as their corresponding sides will be proportional. So we will move in deeper into it, taking only triangles, similarity of triangles, and now we move ahead. Now remember, if we see nicely, normally I have drawn it a little rough, but ABC is similar to DEF. Triangle ABC is similar to DEF. What does this mean? The angles, also corresponding angles, will be equal by measurement in terms of magnitude, I will say, and the corresponding sides will be proportional. I place one example for you. If this is 60 and this is, say for example, 40, this will be 80. Same thing over here, 80, 60 and 40. So these two triangles are similar, as well as if I write over here 3, 6, 4, 8, 4.5, 9. So see the ratio, size ratio. 3 by 6 is 1 by 2, 4 by 8 is 1 by 2, and 4.5 by 9 is 1 by 2. So the corresponding sides are also proportional. So these triangles are similar. That means one statement, if I write, have a look. The statement is now notice what I have written. All similar triangles, so the word similar are equiangular with their corresponding sides proportional. So if one is true, if similar triangles are similar, then they have to be equiangular. If the triangles are similar, they have to be equiangular and their corresponding sides have to be proportional. That means as soon as I write triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Now here also order has to be maintained. I cannot write triangle ABC is similar to triangle EDF. I have to write DEF because angle A is 80 there, so angle D corresponding angle 80 should come, otherwise that writing is wrong. You have to match the vertex correctly. And if triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF here of course it is, then they are equiangular. That means you have to write angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. You have to write this. Also, so equiangular I have written similar, but I will not have to stop there. I have to write the third thing. Also, corresponding sides proportional. So how do I get corresponding side? Because without looking at the figure. First to alphabet. AB by D is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. So first two alphabet, last two alphabet, and extreme two alphabet. So this is the first thing which you have to notice and understand about similarity. This is the most important thing which you have to understand about similarity. So we do some questions to understand similarity in a better way. Now here there is a question. Two right angle triangles ABC and DBC lie on the same side of base BC. So obviously I have to make, I've made BC, then DBC and ABC, they intersected A. So now I have to prove AK by KC is equal to DK by KB. This I have to prove. So what to do? Let us see AK into okay. This we have to prove. Alright. So let us see. First thing is in the triangle and triangle DKC, AKB and DKC, what will happen? Let us see. Angle A is equal to angle D, angle AKB is equal to angle DKC. So this implies that triangle AKB is similar to triangle DKC. So this means AK by DK is equal to BK by CK. So AK by BK is equal to AK by DK is equal to BK by CK. Alright. So this is proved. So thank you.